celebrating the world's most popular sport. This is Ultimate Soccer. And now your host, here's Soccer Steve.
Welcome back in, everybody. Welcome to the Ultimate Soccer Show once more. And to all the subscribers, big thanks to all of you guys. You guys make this worth it, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. And to anybody else, if you watch these videos, whether it be the stories, the hooligan stories, or whether it be World Cup, pre-games, post-games, whatever it be, if you watch the video, then like the video and subscribe to it, then you'll get more without searching around. Because face it, there's a lot of stuff on the internet, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, but there's not a lot of stuff like I do it. And that's not to be arrogant, but there's a lot of things that are just straight lines and they're done in a certain way. I'm a little bit out of the box, and that's the way I'm going to stay so that you enjoy it. So just subscribe and get on with it. Now, the reason why we're here is World Cup qualifying. We've got three major games coming up for Canada, and the way I see it is Mexico. That's the first one. Mexico. Azteca Stadium, 7th of October, this Thursday. So we're on the road for the first one. Mexico is the favourite to win it. You've got to say they should be the team to win it. Well, whether they do will depend on how well we stand off and play the counter-attack game. The best place to play the counter-attack is against Mexico. They want to come forward. They want the possession. You just need to sit off. Let's think. Buchanan on the right wing. I'd shift him on the left. Bringing Buchanan on the left wing. Have him cut inside. Open up the size of the goal and just rifle a shot in. Do you remember what he did in the Gold Cup? Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Something like that. So I love Buchanan, I got to say. I love a lot of the Canadian football team, I got to tell you that too. But, man, Buchanan, he's going to be something. I know we've got Alfonso. I know we've got Jonathan Davis, Steven Estacio. Hey, Bojan in goal. I could go on and on. They're all playing great. Johnny Herdman, great coach. Stop hitting the mic, Steve. Johnny Herdman, a great coach. You know, we're in a great position. So, getting to Mexico, like I say, I really think... I fear that we're going to lose 2-1. That's what my gut tells me, okay? Just saying it. Stay off the mic, Steve. I fear that we're going to be 2-1 loss. But, if we can get a draw, like we did against America, and let's face it, from the Gold Cup, we owe Mexico. Have you all forgotten about the 2 penalties against us in the Gold Cup? Well, I think we owe Mexico something. Not that there's anything against the Mexican team. No, great people. But we showed we're good enough in that game to get something against Mexico. That showing something against Mexico in that game was what we saw when we got a point against the US in Tennessee. It's the same team we got going. They're playing Mexico in the Azteca. We can get something in this game, but we don't need to chase it. So, key to the game, patience. Don't run after the game. Let Mexico have the possession, sit back, do the counter, send my little beautiful friend there, Buchanan, down the wing, boof. He'll terrorise them again. And I'll tell you what, just a little bit more confidence out of that guy, and he's ripping off the net regular. Great player, Buchanan. And I'm overpraising one player because this is a phenomenal set of players that we've got under Johnny Herdman. And Soccer Canada, doing a magic job, absolutely magic job. Towards the end of this, I'm going to talk about the games coming in Edmonton. You'd be surprised to hear what I say and what I think about that. And I've announced games at Commonwealth Stadium where the games are coming off many times. You would be very interested to hear what I say about games in Commonwealth Stadium coming in November. Stick around for that, that's coming towards the end. So, Mexico, I think it's going to be a chess game. I think Mexico's the favourite to win it, obviously. 2-1 is what I'm saying. If we can get a draw there, that would be beautiful. Remember, we've only got 10 games to qualify, because against the US and Mexico, like I keep telling you, you're not supposed to get anything against them guys. So, we've got 10 games to qualify. If we can grab something in the Azteca, beautiful. So there we go. I see us losing 2-1. But if we can get a draw, that would be great. The dream result would be a 1-0 road win in the Azteca. Now, moving on. Jamaica, Kingston Town, Kingston National Stadium on the 10th in Jamaica. It's going to be a tough game. The reason why I think that's going to be very tough is Jamaica plays the US in the first game, and I really think that probably going to get beat, which will really put them on the bottom of the group. And confidence is not going to be great. By the time we arrive in Kingston for the game, they're going to be a wounded animal kind of sort of monster looking to get their first win and desperately get points. I see an absolute physical battle. I think Canada's definitely good enough to win this game, at least to get a draw. I do say 1-1 is what the result looks like for me. But I think that you've got to think that Jamaica, if they lose against the States, like I think they will, this game against Canada is their everything. They cannot afford to lose it. Even a draw would be like a failure for them. And I think that Jamaica is going to be in a fight-all situation, win at all costs situation. And I think Canada better get ready for a very physical, very edgy game. They've got to keep their heads and just play to their strengths. Counter-attack, use the speed of the wings, and go for it. But remember this, Kingston Town, physical game. That's what I see. Finally then, on the 13th, we play Panama, BMO Field, Toronto, Canada. That's going to be a very, very interesting game. I see a game much like Honduras. Physical edge, very skillful, lots of focus and concentration needed. Keep your man in your eyes. Don't let him run too far. Keep goal side. Track him all the way. Get off him when you can and run wide. Get into your best position for an offensive move. All this concentration's got to be going, as well as the physical side when you hit your opponent every time. So, what am I saying? Panama, it's not just the physical, it's not just the skillful, but it's patience and focus is going to be key and the most important thing. I don't think we're going to see thousands of goals opportunities or goal assisting opportunities. I think it's going to be a pretty much a close game. Defences are going to be ruling. So much so that when you do get in front of goal, Canada, don't miss the net. Put it in the net. That's the main thing. Put it in the net and you'll be fine. Now, that's the 3 games. The last 4 games overall in qualifying is very interesting. Now remember, I keep telling you about this 10-4 situation. We got 10 games to qualify because the other 4 games we don't get nothing against Mexico or the US. That's the theory. That's what all the teams are thinking, right? Don't forget it. Well, the last 4 games in qualifying for Canada, no Mexico, no USA. 4 games against teams that Canada can get points against. If not wins, then ties. But games where they can pick up points. Towards the end of qualifying, your last 4 games, if you can be in a situation you can pick up points in every game, that's gold, man. That's gold. So, the last 4 games for Canada, 3 on the road, 1 at home. You got El Salvador first on the road, then you got Costa Rica, then it's Jamaica at BMO Field, and then finally, you're on the road at Panama. There's 4 games there where Canada can make points. It's whether the other teams face the US or Mexico in them final 4 games, which our competitive teams do, and is that's going to stunt their chances of maybe pipping us to the post, getting that 3rd place come game 12 or game 13. Watch that happen. But the last 4 games for Canada, the last 4, no Mexico, no USA, chances to finish strong in qualifying. So don't lose hope if things don't go to plan in the midway phase, because